Hey guys, it's Jen and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be playing with some new makeup items that I have purchased recently, and that would be the e.l.f. little mini palette for $3, this cute little single shadow from Touch and Soul for $13 in the shade Mulberry. I also went ahead and purchased one of the Jouer Duo blushes for $22, and so I'm excited to give this a try today. Also have a MARC JACOBS highliner, which I hear a lot of great reviews on because apparently it lasts in the waterline for a very long time. So this retailed for 26 bucks and I'm excited to go ahead and try this today. So we're gonna create a makeup look. We're gonna do e.l.f. on one side and we're gonna do a look with the Mulberry shadow on the other side. Try these items out and see if they are worth it or not. So if you are new to my channel and you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Jen and I buy makeup and skincare and try it out for you and let you know if it's good or not so that maybe I can save you a couple bucks. So think about subscribing and sticking around. It would be really great to have you here. Now with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hair is up, eyes are primed, and we're ready to jump into this eyeshadow. And I have been wanting to play with this for a minute now. Granted, you don't have a lot of versatility in here, but I do enjoy this particular color story. And because everyone is saying great things about it, I'm really excited to try this out with you guys today. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into this one. So I'm gonna start with the lightest shade and we're gonna go ahead and do our little transition. And right away I see pigment, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and darken it up a little bit. See if I can add a little more drama to this look, a little more depth. Yeah. It's fairly easy to blend. It's a little bit powdery, but it's not really giving me a hard time. So that's something I can appreciate. I mean, and for $3, that's something I could really appreciate. Now that I got that all nicely blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of the shimmers and pop that on my lid and see what happens. Let's try with a flat brush first. See how that works. I'm gonna use a dry flat brush and I'm gonna grab a shimmer from this pan here. Let's see which one do I want to use. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one right here. I'm just gonna pop that on my eyelid. First with a dry brush, just to see how it goes. Let's just check it out. Wow, that's really nice. Just showed up right away. It's just a very nice, gentle shimmer on the lid, and I really like that. Wow, right on e.l.f. Okay, doing good. Just gonna pack a little more of that darker shade on the outer portion of my eyeball real quick. I feel like this needs a bit more of a cool tone rather than a warm tone. I think that's gonna complement it a lot more, so I'm gonna use my little Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette here and I'm gonna get that going and then we'll come on back and try that Mulberry shade and see what we think about it. Okay, I did swatch this for you guys in my last video on my haul on this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again today so you guys can see that it is a very pretty hollow kind of look with a cool tone brown shade, and it's got a blue and I feel like it has a green and a bit of a purple shade, but it does say that it is just a duochrome, so maybe that's just what I want to believe. I don't know. But people are really liking this and they're saying that it is hooded eye friendly. And, you know, I do enjoy this color. I think it's gorgeous. It's sold out for a reason, so let's go ahead and give this a shot. I'm going to try this first with my finger. And I'm going to pat it on my little lidski and see what happens. And I'm not using a glitter glue or anything like that. This is just basically my concealer like I normally do. So let's give it a shot. Well, it certainly shows up right away. That's really pretty. Wow, I really like that. I do see some fallout happening there on my cheeks, but nothing too crazy. I can tell that it's already kind of traveling a little bit because I do have hooded eyes, but doesn't look bad. It looks all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off, do my base and my bronzer, and then we're going to try the blush when I come back. I want to zoom you guys in so you can really see what's going on with this particular eyeshadow right now from Touch and Soul. Just want to give you guys, you know, the bird's eye view of what's happening at the moment. It's pretty much headed toward my eyebrow. I mean, let's be real. And this side, the e.l.f. side, has not done major traveling. Just kind of staying put on my eyelid. It is a different formula, so, I mean, that's just kind of... Okay, so that's the close-up, and as you can see, it is a very fluffy formula, so I feel like as I wear this throughout the day, it's going to pretty much continue to fluff everywhere. To try it again with a glitter glue and see how it works, but when they say that it's hooded eye friendly, I don't know that I believe that wholeheartedly because it's kind of messy. Is it a deal breaker for me? You know, not necessarily, but it certainly is a little on the fussy side. So if that's something that doesn't work for you, I wanted you guys to know, just total transparency, what it's looking like without a glitter glue, just putting it on as I would many other shimmers and duochromes and multichromes that I've tried, and this one is doing a lot of traveling. Let me go ahead and put some concealer on. This is my Fenty concealer, and I didn't get a doe foot applicator with it. It's just the little trial size, so it's all right. Works just fine. So let's put a little concealer on. Another thing in my recent purchase from their Sephora collection was this concealer brush for $5. And I've already tried this a couple times, and you guys, I gotta say, I really, really like it, to be honest. So I'm gonna use that today. I absolutely love this. With thinner formula concealers, this is an absolute dream. This blends out concealer so beautifully. Now, if I'm using my favorite concealer, which is this one from Too Faced in Neutral Beige, this is a much thicker formula, so with this brush, I don't recommend it with that because it just looks way too heavy. If you have a thinner concealer that you really like, but it's just not giving you the coverage that you want, this little $5 brush from Sephora is awesome. I love it. So I wanted to put this in the video and share that with you guys because this is something I've been using quite a bit and I really enjoy it. So now we're going to move on and try the blush, which I'm also really excited about because I've been wanting to get stuff from Jouer. I really like their packaging. I really enjoy their aesthetic, and I wanted to get this little rose gold. Look how cute these little blushes are. I mean, they're so precious. I love this. And I love the embossing on it, the little mirror. It's just got this elegance to it that, I don't know, it's just so pretty. I absolutely am in love with my Chantecaille blush. It is so stunning and worth every penny. I love it, but I have been wanting to try this, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot today. Let me get my little blush brush. We're gonna just give it a try. I'm gonna do the lighter blush on this side and the darker one on this side. It does have a bit of a sheen to it, so I'm expecting a little bit of a Chinese face, but that's all right. We're just gonna see what they each look like on my face, because I don't know, something from Jouer. I'm totally good. That's pretty. Wow, that's got a lot of opacity right off the bat, so I recommend being a little light-handed, and that will work more in your favor unless you like a really blushy cheek. I don't mind it though. It's actually really pretty. And it does have a nice sheen to it. That's really nice. I don't mind that at all. So I'm going to use my little IT Cosmetics brush. I'm going to go in with the darker shade here and put that on the other cheek and see how it looks. Okay. Again, it's very pigmented. It's pretty. I don't mind it, but wow, that's a lot of pigment. I went in a little heavy-handed. That's okay. I can tone it down. Let me just bounce my little sponge over this so I can make it chill out just a little bit. That's the thing I've been really liking about the Chantecaille one, is that you can swirl your brush in there and it's not going to come out all high opacity right away. You can build it up and it's just beautiful and all that fun stuff. This is really pretty too, but I definitely feel like I should have gone in with a lighter hand. But again, it's all right. It still looks lovely. It's just, it's got a lot of pigment to it. So you're going to want to be careful if you decide to pick this up. I'm trying to decide which color looks better on me. You know what I think I would do? I think I would blend them. I would probably mix them and do a little of both, and that would create just the right color that I would want, because the light pinky side is just a little too on the light side, and the dark side is just a little too on the dark side. So I think meshing them together in the future is going to be the way I want to go with this particular blush. But I love this. I'm excited to have it, and it certainly works. I mean, that's some pigment in that blush. I'm like, yes, okay. So let's go ahead and check out our MARC JACOBS. This is the only thing I own from MARC JACOBS currently, but I heard so many good things about this and how it stays in the waterline, and I have allergies. So my eyes tend to water quite a bit, and I usually lose my eyeliner if I put it in the waterline. In the inner corner of my eye, it'll dissipate rather quickly, so they're saying this one has like, well, staying in the box, so that's its staying power. In the reviews on this on Sephora, people are saying that it has a great deal of staying power and it's just this really amazing formula for lining your waterline. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. We're going to see how long it stays around, see if it dissipates or if it lasts as long as people say it does. Twisting the bottom here brings the product up to the top, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my waterline. Should be interesting. That's another thing I read in the reviews, is that it glides on very easily, and it certainly does that. It's just, my main curiosity is the staying power. Is it going to stay? Well, it's there, and we'll just let the test begin, and I'll have to let you guys know in the description box if it hangs out or if it goes away. I'm twisting it here. It's not there. It's here. There we go. $26 for an eyeliner. That's a good chunk of change. So let's hope that MARC JACOBS doesn't do me dirty, because, you know, I'd be really bummed by that. So where are we at now? Okay. We're pretty much at our full face of makeup. I'm going to go ahead and slap on a little bit of lipstick and some lashes, and we are going to wrap this up with our thoughts. Let's go ahead and do the rundown. All right, so the Touch and Soul Single in Mulberry for $13. Let me just start by saying this. It is very pretty. It's very pigmented. It shows up. I do like this shade. I am glad that I have this, but I'm going to have to try it with a glitter glue because it is very messy, and because the formula is so fluffy, it is fluffing pretty much all over the place. Because of that, I don't know that I would tell anyone who, maybe it's a hooded eye issue. It probably is. So if you have hooded eyes, I don't know that I would recommend this to you. If these shades really speak to you, of course, it's dealer's choice. It is your money. You do with it as you please. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm trying to save you guys some heartache. So if you're not into this kind of thing, this is not the girl for you. You're going to want to pass on this Touch and Soul. Next, we're talking about e.l.f., and this one is absolutely a gem. For $3, I mean, you can't really beat the price. They have quite a few in different shades of these little quads, and they are absolutely 100% worth it. The shimmer on here, it's staying put, and it's really quite lovely. The mattes are nice, easy to blend out. I think that e.l.f. did a really great job with these little bite-sized palettes. They're absolutely adorable, functional, and travel friendly, I would think, because it's pretty securely closed and it's small, so it's going to be easy to take with you if you're, you know, eventually traveling. But currently, I'd have to say that I'm really impressed with this, and for the price, I'm absolutely impressed. So I do recommend this 100%. This is a really good buy, and it's for $3. I mean, this is epic. So I'm really glad to have this in my collection. Okay, so now let's move on to our little Jouer Rose Gold Blush, and I think that this duo is absolutely stunning. I'm so glad to have this. I have been enjoying more matte blushes lately, but I do enjoy a nice shimmer blush, and I am happy to have this in my collection. It's so adorable. The pigment is there. It's really lovely. I would go in soft-handed the next time I play with it, but the shades are gorgeous, and I know that I will be reaching for this again because I actually really do enjoy it. I think it's very pretty, so I'm glad to have this one. The MARC JACOBS highliner, I don't know yet. I mean, it's still in my waterline, so it's gonna take me a little while to figure out whether this is living up to the hype or not. I like the opacity in it. 26 bucks. I'm hoping that it really does have that staying power. Otherwise, I would say that it wouldn't be worth it to go ahead and try ColourPop. Makes some really nice eyeliners that are incredibly affordable, that even though after a while they will disappear in the inner corner of my eye, they do have some staying power for, you know, a length of time that makes me pretty happy for the price. So do you need this in your collection? Probably not. But if you are a fan and you do want something that's going to stay, well, I'm going to have to get back to you and let you know if it stays or not. So we're still kind of, you know, jury's still out on this one. I don't think you need to spend $26 on an eyeliner, but it is completely up to you. So I'm not saying I don't like it. That's what I got to say about that. Next up is this concealer brush for $5 from the Sephora line, and I absolutely love this. This is such a great purchase that I have truly been enjoying this. I really am glad that I have this in my collection. It's so much nicer to have to clean up the edges for my eyeshadow, really just to blend out the thinner, more light coverage concealers and give them that extra oomph of coverage for my under eyes. This, I feel like, is one of my favorite makeup tools right now, so I am glad that I purchased this. I definitely recommend this. If you don't have a concealer brush, I absolutely would say $5. Yeah, get this. This is good. Totally like that. So guys, that is my rundown of the products that I wanted to go ahead and share with y'all today. And this is the end of the video. I just want to thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. I hope y'all are safe and I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. Thanks. Bye.